Kuzma with a heat check. Wow, he got smoke for everybody today from Detroit.
Trajan Langdon bringing in the requisite shooting around Cade Cunningham to
Make their offense much more potent as Connaughton drills the three. Kuzma scored 8 of the last 10 for Milwaukee. Smith with the catch and shoot three, knocks it home. Not what we might have predicted, Tim, with the fact that Detroit played someone that's number one, Beasley, with the floater.
Well, yeah, you know, Detroit isn't going to be your last coach or your last team.
Things have certainly turned around in Detroit. Kuzma with the jelly at the rim.
Give the rock up, Kuz, let's go. But Kyle Kuzma's saying, the way I'm feeling right now, here we go.
Oh, my God, audacious.
Let
It's hotter than fifth grade. 43 on the board for Milwaukee. Kyle Kuzma has 22 and 1. Fontecchio 2-on-1. Beasley and Sasser. Fontecchio sprays it out to Sasser for three.
That was an LA Fitness at 3 p.m.
A lot less freedom of movement and freedom for shooters than we've seen out of the Milwaukee Bucks here in the first quarter.
Short of the season, the 10th best rated defense in the NBA, not showing the typical season-long resistance right now. Kuz
Pretty quickly.
He was happy to come to Detroit as he drills another three. Malik Beasley with a little shimmy for the Bucks corner. Good passing by the Bucks. Livingston inside. Don't forget, coming up next, it's the Clipper threes. That's continuing his season high. Great slot by Klinman for the layup.
An amazing job of giving guys that confidence, giving the guys the ability to go out there and compete on both ends. And no matter if you make a mistake here or there or multiple mistakes, he cares about. He says he goes up to each one of the players before practice, after practice, just to ask how your day is going. And that goes a long way. He says,
Beasley, sidestep three, butter. Malik, the jump shooting freak
of the Masters during the course of the week.
Waters from deep, got it.
Waters coming over in that deal with the
Jackson out top, off the pin down Green. Nance pulls again. That one never had a chance. Holland. Waters, nice dime inside. Smith got blocked by Nance. 12 seconds to go and 6 to go for Green. Go screen by Nance. Contested three by Green, and that'll do it for the first half of play. Kyle Kuzma came out and set it off, folks. 5 of 7 from deep. 22 points in all. Connaughton contributing 19. Beat turned the corner against Fontecchio. Good show at the level by Fontecchio on the pick and pop. Nance drills the three.
And you wonder if Kyle Kuzma's sitting in
Evan for the Bucks. Really high on him and his future. Former second-round pick, got a guarantee. Connaughton out top. Boy, good shot. Same foot, same hands.
It's one that all of these guys see that
Okay.
at the tip like the basketball camp, Josie. We're not doing that.
That was the advanced stage?
That's the advanced. That's the advanced group right there.
After
The time. But look, there's a lot of guys in this league that are going to do things that can be unorthodox.
Not sure the players have ever been as skilled as they are right now with that young man.
Well, look, he was the 33rd pick in the draft last summer, so you're talking about a guy that almost snuck into the first round. So there's a lot of...
Jenkins one more. Waters drives the closeout. Boy, Jackson did a nice job of staying in front. Smith, Fontecchio got denied, but great block a moment ago. Smith off the flare. Knocked down a couple already. That's a really good looking stroke though.
Sure is.
5 on the shot clock. Inside and 1. Smith putting a little bit of Fontecchio with the offensive rebound. Here's Waters. That jumper is wet.
Look at that. And Lindy Waters had big moments from Golden State where he would get extended run and he could flat out score.
Jamari Bouye with an answer at the other end. And that's the end of 3 quarters of play. Kuzma's already dressed. He started the game in a uniform.
because I'm not chasing. He said usually when he plays with Dame, the ball is swung to him and he has to make a quick decision because they're loaded to Dame and then they're off him for a second. And he's
as you can possibly have on the roster.
You do, and I think that's going to be one of the tricky parts of that series for J.D. Bickerstaff. He talked to me about it.
Right.
This is must-see TV for LeBron and Steph facing off in the first round.
It is a treacherous path either way for the Golden State Warriors as Sasser knocks down the jumper. Smith with the offensive putback. And we're knotted at 109. Dylan Harper runs a...
Jet something into your coach's mind, and hey, you know, if you need something, I'm here.
And there he is. Right on time, Cassidy.
He sure.
And I don't know why you want to coach if you got that going on in your business.
Real estate is always a good proposition. Assistant coach. Yeah, you heard me right. Vin Baker is an ordained minister. And while in Athens, Littman from deep. Smith with the rebound. Detroit got to connect on a few of these quickly. Harper from downtown. Another offensive opportunity. Waters from the corner. He cashes out. Lead is down to 5 with 14.6 to go. On the steal. They're going to fight right to the last second. It's a 2-point game with 9.8 to play. And Doc Rivers a little bit
To take this foul and get out of here.
Oh, they run hammer into the corner.
Got the look.
It's up. Waters cashes out. 1.9 to go. Jackson inbound to Connaughton for the win. And we will go to overtime in game number 82 of the regular season. Lindy Waters with a clutch bucket from the corner. Warriors with all the consequence to it. Connaughton left that short. The lead is 6. Butler's proven himself to be a clutch player time and again. Harper still trying to find the mark. Out of bounds, it'll stay at that end. Detroit basketball.
Pat without any hesitation.
Why am I not surprised? Sasser over Bouye. He's claiming it was partially deflected.
As it ends, just the talks that these coaches are going to have to their teams, file this away, forget about it. Playoffs start right now.
Okay.
I'm good with it.
Hey, let him have his moment.
That's right.
Littman inside with the jump hook. Approaching 2 minutes to go. It's a 6 on the ball. Almost got a steal. Out to Bouye. He pulls. Oh, Jackson with the flush. He turned up the base. Andre Jackson. Bucks. Primarily used for defensive purposes. Oh man, I heard somebody say too late. Connaughton with the giant slayer. Junior back out to Sasser. Waters with the pump fake, sidestep 3, and it's good. He just Smith makes the catch. Jenkins one more to the corner to Harper Jr. Hangs and connects. Harper Jr.
This is where Garden is going to be unlike any these young guys have seen.
Waters with the 3, rattles out. Jackson tipped it out of bounds. And since 2008, they haven't won a playoff game in 17 years. There's been a long time between. Milwaukee will win this one and improve to 48 and 34 on the season. Pat Connaughton with a